Hey, what's going on? This is Akeem Raji, aka Raji the Realtor, and today I want to talk about starting and rebuilding. Right, my last couple of videos I talked about moving forward, progression, not letting the past dictate where you're going. Right, but another important part to that is once you start moving forward and going into that new journey of life, a lot of people kind of get discouraged because I feel like they're starting from scratch. They're starting back over. I want to kind of change your perspective on that, right? It's not necessarily starting over, though you're rebuilding, and it may feels like I'm like, man, I'm starting from square one, and I know the feeling. I've been there. I want you guys to look at it as you're starting wiser, because like I said before, if you're using the past for data and you're using your losses, which I call lessons, and you've learned from them, now you're smarter, right? So now that you're starting wiser, how do you think this process is going to go? For sure, it's going to take some time, right? But now that you know better, you're going to do better. You know better, you do better. We all know this, right? And now this journey, this process that you're embarking on is going to be way more smoother. Even though you may run across some obstacles, you may run across some fork in the road, right? But utilizing what you've just learned, the new information that you learn from past experience, you know how to navigate better. You know how to navigate better now. So that's what makes it smoother. Any bump, any obstacle that you face, you know how to deal with it. So you can just breeze past it like it's nothing. Once you face it, you can be like, oh, I know what this is. I know what's going on here. I know how to approach this. And boom, it's just like that. So that's how you gotta look at life, period, man. Rebuilding, you're starting smarter, you're starting wiser, and the process is that much more smoother. And that's what you want. Life is all about numbers, data. Everything is data, everything is numbers when you think about it. I don't mean to sound so analytical, but realistically, when you break it down in its simplicity, that's what it's all about. Research, data, numbers. So now that you have all the information that you need, you're smarter. You have the tools, you have the resources. You know how to move. You moving effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? Through the storm, it's nothing to you, right? So I just want to encourage those out there that once you have everything you need and you have the wisdom, there's nothing to worry about. Don't let it stress you out that you feel like, man, I'm starting over. I'm starting from scratch. It's embarrassing now. I'm back on the bottom of the totem pole. When you're looking at it with that negative outlook, you've already lost. You might as well hang it up. But if you're approaching it like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get it back. That's the hustler's tale. Every hustler know this, man. I can make it, I can lose it, I can get it back. A wise man once said, when he was hustling in the streets, and I don't advise anybody to sell drugs or nothing like that, but the great Hove, Sean Carter, Jay-Z once said, lost 92 bricks, made it all back. And if I ain't a hustler, what you call that? This is before rap. What he was saying, he had 92 bricks that he got from his plug. He lost it all. Told his plug, listen, man, front me another 92, whatever, put it on credit. I'm going to make it all back for you. Made it all back. So that's why I'm here to tell you, man, you start wiser. You got to have that hustle mindset in this life. Book smarts is cool. You always need book smarts. You need the information. You got to know what you're doing. Common sense is a part of it, and street smarts is a part of it. And that hustle, you got to have that hustle, man. You got to hustle in this life, man. You always got to have that mindset, bro. Even if I'm up here, I'm up top. If I lose it all today, I don't mind getting back out there, getting my hands dirty to build it all back up again. And knowing that this time that I'm building it all back up again, I'm be even more stronger because I'm wiser. That's just the hustler's tale, man. And all the real hustlers out there know what I'm talking about. They know exactly what I mean when I'm saying what I'm saying right now. And I'm also motivating others out there who might have doubt or hopelessness in this journey that they're embarking on, and they stepping into a new area and they got to rebuild and they feel uncertain. Nah, you good because you got the tools, you got the information, you've lost it. You know what to do not to lose it again. You got it. You got the wisdom. It's all here, man. So don't overthink it. Don't doubt yourself. You got it, man. Build it back up. And it's time to get it, all right? You're not starting over, you're starting wiser. It's your boy, Akeem Raji, aka Raji the Realtor. Follow me on Instagram, Raji_the_realtor. Follow me on YouTube, Raji the Realtor. TikTok, Raji the Realtor. Like I said, man, for any consultations regarding any thing about credit repair or getting you set up in position to buy your first home or your first investment property, don't be afraid to hit me in the DM. Click the link in my bio on Instagram, and I'll be here. We can set up a consultation, and we'll just go from there. All right? So y'all take it easy. Once again, when one door closes, I'll be there to open the next. It's your boy,